Hey guys, what's up? ThirstyThursten here from TT Studios. I am the lead developer and creator of Yosemite Forest Ranger, and today I want to tell you a little bit about the update and sort of reboot of Yosemite Forest Ranger, the WildLife reboot. I am working on this very hard, and I'm gaining a lot of headway because I have my vacation right now. And I want to show you a little bit of the gameplay of stuff that will be in the next TPoC version. And this TPoC version, the technical proof of concept, TPoC, yeah, will be available on the Steam TPoC branch when you see this video. So check it out on Steam. If you don't know how to access it, check the first video about the TPoC, announcing the TPoC, and it will show you exactly how to get in. So this video might be a little bit long, so I'm sorry in advance if you don't like that. Feel free to skip through it if you want to, but I'm going to show a lot of new gameplay elements and mechanics that will be in this TPoC version, and that will of course eventually also be part of the YFR experience, or whatever you want to call it. This includes of course the foraging, exploration, but it now also includes the drivable cars. It has tree chopping and a bit of building. There is day and night cycle, there's random weather, and sleeping will now also skip through the time. It's not pretty yet, but I'll go into that once we watch the video and once I tell you about it. Another quick and important thing that I need to mention is we are getting pretty close, and this is really exciting, to what we call a MVP, minimal viable product. That basically means that we're getting closer to a playable demo or first version of the reboot update, whatever you want to call it. However, this will not include any of the story, and I have been thinking about this a while, and I've decided to not include the story elements and the voice lines right now. We will eventually introduce the character back again as the main player object, what you call it, your pawn, I guess. But the thing is, we need new voice lines basically, and on the other hand, I've seen a lot of games do this wrongly. There are a few games, and I won't call names, but there are games that basically went into early access. They had part of the story, and they did not have an ending, or even worse, they had an ending, and once you went into the ending, you missed a million miles of context. So for that reason, I am not going to incorporate story yet. So as you will see in the video that I'm about to show you, it will be more about exploration, crafting, foraging, and all that sort of stuff. Just more of a sandbox, free style kind of experience. And once we work up to the more updates and towards wrapping it up, I guess we will bring back and introduce parts of the story back again when I feel that it makes sense. Alright, enough talking. Let's get into some of this gameplay, alright? See you on the other side. Alright, I'm going to attempt to do a voiceover here, and we'll see how far we get. By the way, beautiful intro, don't you think? I think so too. So here we see our character foraging for some basic resources. This is going to go on for a little bit, so I will probably just skip ahead of this part. At least I'll let it run for a little bit. So he is picking up some nettle and fibers, as you can see in the left side of the screen. More fibers and some sticks, which are very important. Ooh, some mushrooms. Ooh, I wouldn't eat those, but oh well. Yep, run around a little bit more. Ooh, more fiber. More fiber. Yeah, we're gonna need some fiber for something that I'm going to show you guys. And more sticks. So here you can see that the character is picking up everything that he can. Funny little anecdote about this is that I built a system around this where the pick-upable items actually only spawn in when you are getting close. And if you're not close, it's just basically an instant static mesh, as they call it. This way it doesn't have to load a lot of data at the beginning of the game. And it's very performant for you. Ooh, saw that, some camellia. Ooh, that's good for healing. Ooh, mushrooms. Noise. Gonna make some soup. Alright. Yeah. Oh, and some stones. Very important too if you want to make a fireplace or whatever. Fireplace? Campfire. Campfire is the word I'm looking for here. Oh yeah, some more fiber and sticks and some nettles. Alright. Okay, I think we got this. I'll just let it run now. And no, I'll get back to you when it gets more interesting. Alright, We're walking back to the gas station now. It started snowing, only light snow, no worries, it's only autumn. As you can see in the compass in the top and also on the minimap, you can see 2 car symbols. Those will be your ranger vehicles. They will always be shown on the compass and on the minimap in case you lose them or you don't know where you parked them or whatever. Happens to everybody, I guess. In this case, I think it's good, it's cool. You have at the beginning 2 vehicles, you saw them right there. It's a SUV and a pickup truck. Both have storage in the back, you will see that in a minute. And eventually this will also be saved in the game, of course. So here we're going to attempt to craft something. Here I just realized, oh, oops, I created the wrong thing. Could have cancelled it, but I didn't. There you see that I am hovering over the workbench which I want to build. You see I need a few sticks and some rope if you zoom in really close. Or if you have good eyes, whatever. And the ropes are created. I'm creating the workbench now so I can craft some other things. Or mostly just to show the purpose of the placement and the building. You see now also in the top compass, it shows the gas station icon because we have discovered it. We've been there, so now we know where it is. We might do this differently in the future. I'm not sure yet. Here, now I placed. Notice also the building controls in the top left. We placed the workbench, we can interact with it now, we can craft different things. Here I am equipping the building plan, and there we go, we are building a campfire. Now it is snowing, so it's a little bit below the snow. You can see the building controls in the top left again. Pressing Q will close the building, and we are adding the resources to the campfire. It has been built, and now I'm trying to see if there's transfer half a stack. It is not there, so I'll transfer 1. Turn it on to have a nice warm fire right there. And in a second I will show you how here now I pick up the workbench again. It's back in the inventory, which is a cool thing. I added that. And here's the sleeping bag that I'm trying to place. You don't see it really well because of the snow, but there it is. We can sleep. Now I'm just gonna put some more sticks on the fire so it's not too cold when we sleep. And here you see we sleep a few. We can sleep up to 12 hours in a bed, and I think up to 2 hours or something on a couch. I'm not sure from top of my head. Here you see some artifacts happening with the time changing, and this will all be fixed, of course, with nice cinematics once we get further into development. Here you see the nice lighting effect in the night time. I really like this. We also have a lantern that we can hold, but the lantern is a little bit bright currently. Needs to be fixed, but yeah, that's minor details, right? So here's the gas station at night. It looks really cool. A funny little thing is there is a clerk inside that you can, well, I guess talk to. You can interact with him and he has stuff to sell and you can sell him stuff. So here buying some mushroom soup. You see the coins that we have, and I think eventually I buy some pea soup or whatever. Yep. Alright, there we go, and I think that's it, right? Yeah, just showing different items that he has. This will change, of course, as well, depending on where you are. Oh, the snow is bleeding inside. Did not notice that, but hey, it's a TPoC for a reason. Eating some mushroom soup because we were hungry and cold. There we go. If you looked closely, you could see in the top there that it also added a temperature penalty, a positive one. Here you see the trunk storage. That's what I was just talking about, and here we can drive the car. And notice the controls on the top left again. They will fade out after 10 seconds. I think that's a pretty good way to show what the controls are. And they will pop up every time you step into the car. Maybe we can make that changeable with settings menu once that will be in there, but I don't know. Now I'm just driving ahead to one of the cabins. Notice the gasoline meter in the left side underneath the speedometer. It will slowly decrease depending on the amount of RPM your engine makes, basically. So the needle of the speedometer is actually the amount of rotations per minute, the RPMs, and the digital one in the bottom is the speed. I think in miles. I'm not really sure actually. So there you see it's like 4,000 RPM right now. It's an old car. And that also corresponds with the gasoline. Gasoline can be bought at the gas station from the pumps themselves. And you can then fill the gasoline by, as you can see on the screen, by pressing F currently. Here we're walking up to the cabin. The lantern was still on. It looks really weird when he's running. This, of course, also will be fixed eventually, because it looks balls. Yeah, and balls in a bad way, I guess. Here I lost track of the path. You see some artifacts in the screen. I'm sorry for that. It was dark and there's a lot of shadows going on. I had to record this with the decoder or encoder on my CPU, so it looks a little bit less good. There you can see that we can take a nap on the couch. You can see that we can interact with the sink. Interact means drink, and otherwise it's fill your bottles. I just drank. You could have seen it from the blue bar in the bottom that went up. And now we're gonna go sleep in the bed because it's nighttime. And in the morning we will start building, chopping down some trees. And here I was at some point thinking, oh yeah, this was great. Beautiful video. Let's end it here. You can see through the window a little bit that it gets day. And once we walk outside, you can actually see the light popping. This will of course also be fixed by it being covered by a cinematic in the future. You can notice that the car icons are in a different position now because one car is still at the gas station and the other is down the hill. There's a beautiful view from the mountain. You can see the Bride Vale Falls, Jesus, tongue twister, in the distance, and this is a nice beautiful sunrise. Here I'm showing the map and what we have discovered so far. You can see some of the icons below the fog, which is something that needs to be changed because I want them to be invisible. We'll see how that goes. And here I'm gonna eat some pea soup, because why not? And I think that's when we start building in a little minutes. Or chopping a tree, actually. Yeah, there we go. Equipping the rusty hatchets. The trusty rusty hatchets. Beam, 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 beam. Harnor, timber! Baking up the logs, of course. And for now, the logs can be processed in the workbench, which I will show you in a second as well, into planks. Logs become planks, or pick up some fiber for whatever reason. And currently you will see that in a second when I open the building menu again. There are different buildables and tiers. Not everything is craftable right now because I have turned off certain items which will become available in the future, of course. But that needs some work. As well as what I said before. I want to basically make certain items not known at the beginning because ThirstyThursten, and depending on the story, you will unlock possibly more items. ThirstyThursten, and the story behind him is that he is not a carpenter, so he does not really know how to build a cabin or whatever. But he will learn because he's a forest ranger. So eventually you will see that I will, during the updates, I will take away some of the craftables and buildables. Here I'm placing the workbench again because we need to start processing those logs into planks. And I have decided that this is a beautiful spot to try and build a tiny little garbage cabin. It looks horrible, don't mind it, but yeah. So here I'm placing a foundation, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I might speed this up a little bit now that I'm thinking of it. But basically we're filling them with planks. I had a few planks at the beginning of the game in my inventory, which are now ran out. As you can see, I'm trying to place the planks in there, it doesn't work. And yeah, placing some walls. I don't know why I chose this design, don't judge me. It's terrible. Selecting the door and windows. I did notice a little error with the windows, which you will see in a second. I will fix those, of course, in the future as well, as time goes on. Trying to put in planks, don't have any. And here you see I'm crafting planks from the logs that we have. So I basically crafted all of the logs into planks. Pick them back up out of the workbench. Start filling up the building. And yeah, I'll speed this ahead a bit as well. In the meantime, we will chop down some more trees to get more planks because we don't have enough. And yeah. Now we have a bunch of planks, but it's still never enough. Oopsie, made a mistake. Still not enough planks. Equipping the axe again and chopping down some more trees. Fast forward to when the trees are done and picking up the logs. And you will see that I thought that I did not pick up any logs. Until I look again and they're there. Yeah, here you can see me struggling. Can't find my logs, but they're just there next to the sleeping bag. I know. I found them afterwards. I was like, damn, did I really not, did it bug out? Oh, there they are. Damn. Alright, quickly make planes. Whoop. Craft all. Here, notice the door and the windows. The windows are a little bit effed. I will fix that in the future. Don't worry. And I think I built some more or not. Nope, first we're gonna fix these. But this is basically the building system. I'll fast forward a little bit again. Yeah, there is. That's the windows. Yeah, let's see if those planks are done. Almost, got a lot already. Beam, next. What's next? What's next? One more thing there, and I think I'm going for a... Nope, can't build that. Nope. Well, that we can. Nope. Nope. Shit. Oh yeah, let's go for a staircase. North. Spiral staircase from wood. Plop. Nice. Beautiful. And then some more ceilings. And yeah, this is a very basic, super garbage built house. But you get the idea of what is possible. And of course more will be possible in the future. Now I try to fill them up. I'm out of planks, darn it. More planks, and that's it. Then we pick up the workbench again and place it on the roof. And it's so dark inside. I grabbed the lantern to see what I'm doing. And I was like, well, let's place the sleeping bag downstairs, whatever. Click. Sleep a little bit, and that's it, guys. So that's basically what I wanted to show you. There is also some wildlife already. Notice also the time and stuff in the bottom there. It will also show the day. You might have seen that before when I opened the inventory earlier. I already saw a little bug, but it will be fixed in the future. But there's also wildlife in the game already, and I'm expanding on that rapidly. Let me know if you can find some animals while you're playing this TPoC, and let me know what you find for animals, because I'm curious if you can find all of them. Also, try the bow and arrow. It's pretty cool. Alright, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have any questions or you want to know more about the TPoC or whatever, or YFR in general, feel free to contact me on Discord. or in the comments below this video, in the Steam discussions, anywhere is fine. I'll try to be everywhere as much as I can while I'm also developing. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Go play it for yourself and see what the possibilities are right now and see what they will be in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to stay thirsty, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!